Creating ultra-realistic AI photos of yourself used to be a nightmare. You needed a lot of images of yourself for the AI to study your face. And even then, the results were unpredictable. Hairstyles changed, facial features shifted, but Higgsfield Soul 2.0 just changed that completely. What you're looking at right now are fully AI-generated images of me in outfits that I don't even own, in places I've never been to, and in camera angles that look like they were taken by a professional photographer. Yet somehow, it still looks exactly like me in every single shot. That consistency is what makes Soul 2.0 so powerful. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire process, step by step, from preparing the 20 reference images to building your own Soul ID character to generating realistic photos using presets and fully customized prompts for full control. And later, I'll even break down the camera angles that make everything look professionally captured. Hey, my name is Mira, and I create AI visuals for a living. As always, I'll leave all the tools I used in the description below, including my prompts and everything you need to follow along. The first step to creating ultra-realistic AI images of yourself is to prepare 20 variations of your face. These will be used to build your Soul ID character in Higgsfield Soul 2.0. If you already have 20 images of yourself in different angles and expressions, you can skip this step. For everyone else, we're going to generate these 20 images using Nano Banana Pro. Start by going to the Higgsfield homepage and open the Image tab. Select Nano Banana Pro as your model. This is the best option for creating consistent, high-quality images that will work perfectly for your Soul ID character creation. Once you're in Nano Banana Pro, upload a photo of yourself. In the settings, make sure the aspect ratio is set to 3:4 and the resolution is at the highest quality. Next, copy and paste from the prompt pack I've linked in the description. These prompts are already designed to cover different angles, expressions, and lighting, so you don't need to write your own. You can just use them as a plug-and-play solution. Click Generate, and the AI will create your first image. Repeat this process until you have all 20 images ready. Once that's done, we can move on to the second step, which is creating our AI twin using the Soul ID character. To do this, head over to the Character tab and select this model. Then, click on Create Character and upload all 20 of your images. After the images load, give your character a name. Make sure that the model is Soul 2, and then click Create. This is exactly how you generate your AI twin. Now that our AI character is ready, we can move on to the third step, image generations. If you have no idea how to write prompts, don't worry. You can just use the available presets to instantly generate an image. Take a look at these images of me. They were all generated without writing a single prompt. And here's how I did it. I clicked on Change, then selected the preset that I was interested in. For example, for this one, I chose Old Smartphone, and then just clicked Generate. Of course, you can always provide your own prompts to make the results more personal or specific, but I wanted to experiment with the normal presets first to see how Souls handles images without any additional prompt. Here's another preset I used, Street Photography. Again, all I did was select the preset and click Generate. These presets are a really fast and easy way to create a variety of images, and they give you a good starting point before diving into custom prompts. Now, let's move on to the fourth step, which is where we really start testing Soul 2.0's full capabilities and experiment with different camera angles, outfits, and emotions to make the images feel realistic and professional. For this part, I'm going to switch the preset to General and remove all the other style. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to test Soul 2.0's true prompt adherence and image quality without relying on any built-in effects. When you use presets like Old Smartphone or Street Photography, the system is already helping shape the lighting, mood, and composition for you. But when we switch to General, we're giving the model only our prompt to work with. This allows us to see how accurately it follows detailed instructions, how well it handles camera angles, and how realistic it can look without any extra styling layered on top. So let's begin our generations. For the first image, I wanted something natural and candid. I described a nighttime iPhone photo taken under warm restaurant lighting, framed from mid-torso up with her entire head fully visible in the shot. Instead of looking at the camera, she's turned slightly to the side, mid-conversation with laughter. I also specified subtle grain, uneven warm lighting, and natural skin texture without smoothing to preserve that authentic iPhone night mode look. Let's see how it turned out. Honestly, it turned out really solid. The lighting feels natural and the candid angle looks natural. For the second generation, I wanted something softer and more lifestyle focused. This time, I described a golden hour iPhone photo taken indoors. She's sitting on a bed, looking down at a book with a breakfast tray, matcha, and warm sunlight filtering into the room. Again, I made sure to mention natural skin texture and subtle fabric wrinkles to keep everything realistic and unfiltered. Check this out. And honestly, this one looks really clean. The lighting feels soft, the composition looks balanced, and it actually captures that calm golden hour mood really well. For the third generation, let's try something casual like a clean selfie. This time, I described an indoor iPhone shot near a large window with soft daylight wrapping naturally around her face. I focused more on the silhouette and structure, mentioning a fitted ribbed turtleneck and wide-leg trousers for clothing. I also specified subtle skin details like pores and natural shadows along the collarbone to keep it realistic. The composition is slightly off-center, but her face stays clearly visible and defined. Let's see how it turned out, and this one looks amazing. The image is really detailed and the close angle makes it really realistic. By the way, if you want to recreate any of these exact styles, all the prompts I used are linked in the description below. You can copy them directly or tweak them slightly to match your own needs. Now, I'm going to showcase one more prompt. This time, it's a type of shot that usually would require a photographer to capture something hard to get on your own. But with Soul 2.0, we can create it ourselves easily using one prompt. For the prompt, I described a wide-angle candid shot, capturing her mid-stride as she steps off a curb wearing structured trousers with an oversized blazer for a clean silhouette, and natural daylight with soft shadows. I also added slight lens distortion, like you'd get from an iPhone wide lens, to make it feel accidental and real, rather than perfectly staged. Check this out. And this one is quite cool, right? The motion, the perspective. It really feels like a photo you'd need a photographer to capture. But that's not all. Soul 2.0 has an even more amazing feature, which brings us to step number 5, switching camera angles. For example, I really like the look of this image, but I want to see how it would look from a different perspective. All I have to do is click on the image, then click on angles, drag the camera icon to the angle I want, and click generate. And just like that, I can view the same scene from a completely new angle without needing any additional prompts. Here are a few more angle variations I generated earlier. As you can see, each one keeps the same style, outfit, and lighting, but shows completely different perspectives that would normally be hard to capture on your own. This feature makes it easy to experiment with angles and get that perfect shot you're looking for. So that's the full workflow for creating ultra-realistic AI images of yourself with Soul 2.0. If you've been curious to try it, now's the perfect time. I definitely recommend checking out Higgsfield because AI is getting better than ever, and it is really easy to use. Now, if you guys want to learn how to make insane AI cartoon videos using only 2 tools, click the video on screen right now.